Well, it's the kickoff with AC Port of Spain. They have the kickoff, and here we get going with Benny in possession. Sends a ball right across field, looking for Beckles. Beckles takes it down nicely, goes past his man, and let's have a
to score.
Yeah, well,
I tell you what,
one touch too much.
I tell you what, that would have been a very interesting start. Certainly a player that has been in red hot form. That run there just sorting through the police rear guard.
Free kick for AC Port of Spain with Beckles being brought down. Charles wanted to seem to take the kick early. There's goalkeeper Fonset just asking for 2 or 3 in the wall, but it's a long way out. See referee O'Brien going up to have a word with the 2 police players. Fonset in the meantime still insisting on maybe a 2-man or 3-man wall, but as I said, it's a fair distance out. Don't think Benny is going to have the audacity to go to goal from this distance, but who knows? So AC Port of Spain, they've started well, just a minute and a half gone so far, but they've been on the attack through Beckles, and he was the man brought down. And here's Benny, he goes for goal, but well, I was really surprised that he decided to go for goal from that distance, but it was totally off target. Long ball sent downfield. Jovin Jones in possession. Plays it infield there towards Belgrave, but he loses out. And here goes McLean. Playing a 1-2 here with Benny. Benny has the shot, just goes wide.
Yeah.
Well, not a bad effort, Brent.
Well, it's not a bad start by AC Port of Spain.
Yeah, they're on the front foot.
Yeah, they've played in the front foot. A lot of that has been through the demise of police. They've certainly not started in the way that Coach Ryan would want. Very lackadaisical and giving the ball away quite easily on a couple of occasions. And that second occasion, Che Benny almost snuck the ball past Fonset.
Well, here's Hutchinson, but he loses out. Beckles can't keep it in, and it's going to be a throw for police. Gabriel with the throw, nice long throw there. Getting it to Mitchell. So, long ball forward. McLean being harassed by Belgrave. Charles plays it to Beckles. He goes up the line towards McLean, but Belgrave is there, and he's going to allow it to go out, and it's going to be a throw for police. He's going to leave it for Gabriel. Looking there for Hutchinson, heads it in field, but it's on the chest of Johnson and then booted upfield. So it's going to be a throw for AC Port of Spain. There's Coach Gilbert Bato.
Well, he was very coy, Colin, when we spoke to him at the start of the game about the loss of Muckett and Punanjanon.
Here's Beckles, though, looking to get that ball across and put out of play. And it's going to be a corner for AC Port of Spain.
Well, Bobby, that's why Beckles have certainly started this game in not only just the right frame, but the right approach as well. And a couple look-ins, and has certainly been a live wire so far. A player that has shown some good form in the start of the season. Riley Beckles.
So here is the corner, not a bad one, headed away. And then the shot
Adventurous.
Yeah, very, very from Semper. And eventually, Police coming away with it through Bailey. But again, it's going to be a through. Semper is going to take it for AC Port of Spain. Just about 5 minutes gone. And so far, it's been AC Port of Spain, especially territorial advantage. No real chance, probably one falling to Beckles. But here's Beckles again, and good tackle from Gabriel, and it's going to be a throw. So there is the coach, Todd Ryan, the head coach of Miscellaneous Police, looking extremely thoughtful as to what's happening so far. They wouldn't seem to be too happy with how his police team has started. Ball played long, but Marvin Phillip is there, and he rolls it out to Burns. Burns looking around, long ball, looking for McLean. Belgrave is there, and inadvertently heads it out for a corner. I thought he was trying to head it out of play, but certainly not for a corner. And AC Port of Spain is going to have another corner with Shea Benny.
Well, I'm sure Coach Gilbert Bato would hope that this pressure that they've applied on Miscellaneous Police thus far in the opening 6 minutes or so, Colin, could result in something. Because they certainly look the livelier of the two so far.
It's been a good fast start for them, hasn't it? And Benny with the corner. Let's see. That's not a bad corner. Fonset comes, but Belgrave was there. I thought he headed it before Fonset could have punched it. But here comes Police. First time. They have some room in the middle of the field there, as they're looking to come forward with it through John. And eventually, it's going to be a foul on Semper. So it's going to be a free kick for AC Port of Spain. So Semper just tying his lace, very much left-footed he is, and just tying his lace. And let's see what he's gonna do. Let's see if he's gonna go into the. Oh well. This is Semper. Getting it to Burns. Sincere is wide. Burns turns and goes back to goalkeeper Phillip. Phillip, long ball over to the left side, but put out of play. He was certainly looking for Lewis, but couldn't get him, and the ball goes out of play. Here comes Police with Joshua going down that right side. Plays it back. This is Jones, Jovan Jones. John looking to play it further forward.
Tell you what.
Wow.
I tell you what. There's a loud appeal there for a handball. Calling off for Primus. Referee didn't look interested on it.
No, he didn't.
But I'm not sure if we can have another look at that. But
yeah, referee O'Brien.
There's a loud appeal by a couple of the players that were in and around Primus. I think once the ball hit off his thigh and went upwards, I think that's when the question mark started to come into play. So have another look at it here between Allen and Jones. Right about this moment here, Colin, when his cross was coming in. Well, it's difficult to tell there, but did see his hand in that place. We did see his leg in the place. I think the question is, which one did it strike first, hand or leg? Sounds like a cricket conversation, Colin, really?
Don't talk cricket with me, please.
Well, I won't. I would try not to, actually.
Well, the player is down. I'm not sure who it is at the moment. It looks to be Jones. No, it's, yeah, Jones, of course, of AC Port of Spain. Because when you think Jones, you think Jovan Jones from Police. But of course, AC Port of Spain in that bright yellow and sort of orange parts of it on the top. A little bit of orange, tinge of orange, and all very multicolored. Very nice uniform, I must say. I think you were trying to get a shirt, Brent, but they turned you down.
Well, I asked for the two of us. I think when I mentioned your name, I think that's when the offer went south.
Yeah, I realized that, yeah. Well, here's Belgrave.
Okay, when I asked, but when I mentioned you as well.
Yeah. They then refused.
Yeah.
Well, here is Police with Mitchell. Goes wide to John. Back in field to Williams. This is Mitchell. Goes all the way back to Fonset. Belgrave. Gabriel. Ball goes all the way towards Hutchinson. And that's Allen now for
That's good football.
Police. Go wide, but hit a little too firmly.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a throw for AC Port of Spain.
It's a better passage of play there from Police. Going from back to front and going through the gears there. Eventually, June's pass a little bit too heavy. Nonetheless, a good passage of 5 or 6 passes. Something Police would like to see a little bit more of. They've not settled as well as AC Port of Spain has so far. But it's still quite early in this encounter.
Well, here's the ball sent upfield, but it's being tracked by Williams. He's being harassed by McLean. He goes back to Fonset. This is Belgrave. Wide is Gabriel, but is he going to use him? I don't think so. He goes long. But it comes off the boot of Semper and goes out for a throw. John. Back to Williams. He's looking around for some sort of support. He's got John wide, but he goes long, and that's not a great ball. Headed away by Sincere, but not a good header either. And the ball picked up by Mitchell. Gets it to Allen, just wide. But there was the flag was up for offside.
Yeah. He just thought with the man that's in such form as he is, would have hit the net. Nevertheless, it was offside, but still.
Just pulled it a little bit too wide, didn't he?
Yeah, he dragged his shot.
Yeah, he dragged it.
And from a striker's perspective, Colin, although the flag has been raised, as we have another look at it, when the ball eventually comes to him here, Allen, it seemed like it was a target. I'm not sure how and why he was offside there. It just looked quite even. Of course, we're not at the best angle for that. But you did think, Colin, from a striker's perspective, although he wasn't, it would not have counted, you still would have wanted to put that into the back of the net.
In the meantime, Lewis is down. And not sure what his problem was. And but he's obviously feeling the effects of a tackle. Nathan Lewis.
Yeah. See anything in this here, Colin? I'm sure probably an awkward fall.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
went,
probably. Not too comfortable. And it's a surface that normally, Colin, is quite soft and soggy and mushy, but it's I must admit it's quite hard underneath. Of course, we're in the dry season officially.
Yep, we got some nice spectators there, and there is the Defence Force team
flying high.
Yeah,
must be
played 6, win 6.
Yeah,
that's not bad. Not a bad start.
I think as well, scoring 6 times as well is.
And they've got the 2 leading goal scorers in the league.
Yeah,
Kevin Molino and Leacock. I'd say a Leacock. One with 8 and the next one with 7 goals. So 15 goals between them. So they're almost like a scoring machine. But here's Mitchell for Police. Plays a ball nicely across field. Looking for Jovan Jones. He can't control it. The loose ball picked up here by Joshua in the middle of the field. Goes back to Williams. Gets it back to Joshua. Going down that right side is John, but he plays it behind John. And unfortunately, it's going to be a throw for AC Port of Spain.
So the ball.
Long ball for Beckles. He takes it nicely on his chest, but there was Gabriel. Good bit of defending. He got his body between Beckles and the ball. This is Mitchell. Getting it there towards Joshua. Right to Jones. It's picked up in the middle again by AC Port of Spain. But they give it right back to Police. Police starting to get more into the game, Brent.
Yeah, they're starting to find their rhythm, certainly finding their passes, especially the like of Jones and Co. Stringing passes together. Mitchell popping into those half spaces in the middle of the park and starting to ask questions of this AC Port of Spain team. They look very comfortable on the football, Colin, Police FC. Yeah.
Good. Yo, let me take care of it a little more now. Right? Settle. Let me take care of it now. Hey, go, come. Let me relax. Let me settle.
So it's Sincere with the throw. Gets it up to Beckles. It comes off of Beckles, and it's going to be a throw for Police.
Papa, we on. I don't know this side. Hey, I want number 6 there.
So it's going to be a throw now for AC Port of Spain. There's a question. Did that Hutchinson is questioning, did that ball come into the field? But it certainly did. Away comes Bailey. Goes back towards Williams. Trying to get Jones. It's sent right back upfield by Semper. Eventually, Mitchell takes charge. Plays a ball back towards Williams. And eventually, it's picked up here by Joshua Sidney. And he's brought down, Sidney. And it's going to be a free kick. And the free kick was taken by Alain, but out of the position. And the referee is saying, pull it back. Belgrave goes wide to Gabriel. Ball comes off of Beckles. It's going to be a throw for Police. Hutchinson, that's a nice ball. Played towards Joshua Sidney. He sends it across field. Jones trying to get it, but couldn't. Seem to be a little bit of a push on the part of Alain, and the referee immediately called for the foul. Benny goes wide to Lewis. Lewis looking to take on his man, trying to get the better of John. Lewis still in possession, has to go all the way back. The ball played wide to Sincere. Plays it forward to Beckles, and is he brought down? Yes, he is. Pushed at the back by Gabriel, and it's going to be a free kick for AC Port of Spain. So Charles is going to take the free kick.
Don't come out too early, right? Let play in front here, and then you will come up. Hey, see that area here, Jeff. Protect that area, right?
Benny, as usual, is going to take the kick. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. AC Port of Spain at the back of the defense. They're now making the room running forward, and the header coming. But I thought it actually came off Beckles, but the assistant referee says no, it came off the Police defender, and the throw goes back to Sincere. Turning, twisting with it, looking for some support. He does get the support from Semper, but Semper loses out as Joshua Sidney goes down that right side, sends the ball across field. Well, Alain again.
Yeah.
The control, Brent, seemed to let him down a little bit.
Yeah, and he really toiled in trying to get that ball under his spell. That's what we're thinking to himself. He was just able to get it. Brilliant cross-field pass. First touch wasn't the best. The second, not good as well. And just never really got that ball under control. He was all alone. That's not the best first touch, and second, eventually give the men in yellow the opportunity to get back defensively. And that was certainly, Colin, was a chance there for Miscellaneous Police FC.
Well, here is the ball played upfield. It's picked up by Mitchell. What is he going to do with it? He plays it infield, gets it to Williams. Williams, he's got John wide, Jardel John, who he brings into play now. He gets it down to Jones. Jones controlling nicely, looking for some sort of outlet. He has to go back to Elijah Belgrave. He plays it towards Bailey. Bailey, long ball over on that far side. Ball played back towards John. This is John playing it in field. That's a good ball. Played forward there and brought down. Yes. Hutchinson brought down, and it's a free kick for Police.
Yeah.
And this, you have to think, is in Jovan Jones territory.
Yeah. And again, another good passage of play with one-time passes and allowed them to advance up the park. That's a good bit of football there by Police FC. And long switch there by Bailey, which eventually set up this situation. I think when they've played in those 1 and 2 touches, Colin, they've looked dangerous, Police FC. I think when they've laboured in the ball is when they look almost stagnant. So certainly something that they have to take into consideration. They seem to have a player on the ground again. That shake of the head suggests that he's done, and that is a universal signal there for a substitution. That will be a big blow there for AC Port of Spain. As of course, you don't want to have to make those sorts of changes so early in the game, Colin. And
no, you don't really. You're talking 21 minutes into the game and 22 minutes, and that actually it tends to tactically, Brent. Sometimes it can cause problems.
Yeah, and a team sheet that had a couple changes before the ball was kicked. Of course, Maurice Ford being the recipient of that change, and you just wonder if some of that was injury or what happened in the warm-up. We haven't gotten a clear indication about that, but it looks like it's a substitution.
Yeah,
it does look like eventually that the same Maurice Ford that didn't start, Maurice Ford looks like he is now going to get his minutes.
Yeah, it looks like Maurice Ford is going to come on, so that's strange. And and for Levi Jones is the man off. So Levi Jones, but here's the free kick, hits into the wall. So Ford on, and then the shot coming way over the bar. No control at all by Joshua Sidney, and the ball goes over. So number 3 in, Maurice Ford is back. So he's in the team. And Levi Jones is the man substituted, unfortunately for him, a little bit of an injury. But here's Sincere. There is the confirmation of that substitution. Ford for Jones. So Ford, in fact, was the man who
was originally carded to start.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, he didn't start, and now he's in the game.
Yeah. So here's that ball played wide. It's with Gabriel, but he leaves it for Mitchell. Mitchell plays it in field. Gets the return ball. Here's Mitchell. Getting it in field towards Sidney. John in possession again. Goes back towards Bailey. Gets it back to John. He has to go all the way back to Williams. And so they're going all the way back to the goalkeeper Fonset. Gets it to Elijah Belgrave. He goes wide towards Gabriel. Comes off of Beckles. Beckles now gets control of it. Starts to go in field with it. looking for some support. He's brought down. No, says the referees, allowing play to go on. He now gives the free kick. So he's called back the play. And Beckles is going to get the free kick. See Jabari Mitchell just giving him the hand. You know, it amazes me, Brent. You foul a player and then you want to go and wish him all the best. And I suppose you've done that quite often.
I'm not sure what you're speaking about. We have another look at it. You normally just try to help them up and tell them, let's get on with the game.
Well,
not sure about...
After you've brought me down.
I wouldn't say I brought you down. Let's see. You happen to fall.
Really, Brent? You obviously have a different opinion when you were playing, obviously, to the referee. But hey, Shea Benny, no doubt he's going to go for goal from here again. But it's a long way out. Here is Benny with cracks against the wall. That was a pretty powerful blow. Here is the ball can get across the field from McLean. And let's see, down the line, Jovan Jones. Not great control, but he still has possession.
Come forward, look him.
Gets it to Gabriel. Gabriel to Mitchell. Sincere. Thought that might have been a handball, but referee was on spot. Here's McLean. Ball comes off of Gabriel, so it's an AC Port of Spain throw. Just 26 minutes gone. No goals yet here. No real clear-cut chances, you would think, Brent.
Yeah, I think AC Port of Spain would certainly be very happy with the way they started the game. But since then, they've allowed police to... I tell you what. Well, that was a close one.
Yeah, referee O'Brien was on spot, and he immediately shook his hand to say, well, nothing going.
Yeah, and that's enough for me, Colin, because I'm looking how close referee O'Brien is to the action. So
yeah, let's have a look.
To go with him with this one. Not sure. I'm not sure. It looks like he was always heading down, Colin.
Yeah.
I think because referee O'Brien is so close to the action, he would actually know the force of the impact by Gabriel. Just feeling that he always seemed like he was heading down. Beckles, that is. Certainly did raise a few questions from the AC Port of Spain bench. Yeah, certainly were in song once that challenge occurred.
Well, here's Belgrave going wide towards Hutchinson. Plays a good ball down the line. Allen in possession. Well, he tries to get it across, but it comes off of the defender. Looks like Ford. But here is Hutchinson, and the ball cleared upfield again. So it's going to be a throw for Miscellaneous Police. This is Beckles. Getting it to Benny. Benny turns nicely with it, but gives it away as Gabriel being confronted by Beckles. And it goes out over the line, and it's going to be a throw for AC Port of Spain. Gabriel not happy, but I thought the assistant referee was correct. Ball seemed to have come off of Gabriel at the end. Jones, they're going to go wide. Picked up here again by Primus. I haven't seen him very much in the game. Hasn't had much to do. But there he was playing that ball forward. McLean. Actually, that's Lewis going up that left side. And the throw is going to be taken now by Semper. So it in fact was Semper rather than Lewis. Semper going for the overlap and getting beyond Lewis, but couldn't do very much with it. And now he gives away a goal kick. So goal kick for Police. 29 minutes gone, no goals yet. We're at the La Hoqueta Recreation Ground. Big game here, big doubleheader, because after this, Defense Force come up against Central FC. Long ball played, but Hutchison's not going to get it. The idea was good, but just overhit. So Sincere is going to take it. Throws it back towards Ford. This is Sincere. Goes back to goalkeeper Marvin Phillip. played out. So John with the throw, asking for some movement. Headed down by Belgrave. Ford was there. And got it to Burns. He went wide. This goes up for the support, Burns. And in fact, Lewis was brought down. And it's going to be a free kick for AC Port of Spain. So here is the free kick. Played towards Benny. Benny chips that ball forward. Not a bad looking ball. And the cross comes from Charles, but was overhit. And even though it went to the back post, Gabriel couldn't take any chances. He plays it out for a corner. Not a bad bit of defending, Brent, because you're not sure what's happening behind you.
Yeah, and with Beckles sneaking in the back, I think the veteran Gabriel realized quite early that that was the best decision.
He couldn't take
afforded
chances.
to him, yeah. And played of it. But it does set up an easy Port of Spain corner kick. They haven't necessarily looked dangerous in this department thus far in this game. They would hope that the advancements of Ford and Primus coming upfield, and this could yield dividends.
Well, here
Best of kicks by Semper.
Not. Semper heads it back in field to Benny. Benny plays it back to Semper. That's very much left-footed. He should have crossed it one with his right foot. And but he gets a corner again.
And I think that is the right call.
The Miscellaneous police players are not happy, especially Gabriel. So Semper.
Like Hutchinson, Colin got just a little bit of a touch before he went out.
And here is Semper with the corner kick.
Better. No, well, actually not.
Well, picks out the AC Port of Spain player, which was important, but he couldn't do very much with it. But here comes the police. Let's see what the police can do as Mitchell coming down the left side. He's got Alain ahead of him. He has to turn. Gets it to Hutchinson. Sent it across, but too close to goalkeeper, yeah. Philip.
That's really needed to settle himself, Hutchinson, for placing at the corner. He had no pressure. And I think that's the point I was heading to, is that he just settled himself and placed the ball in the right area. We're in a much better situation for Miscellaneous police. And as you rightfully said, it seemed like a man that was under pressure with that with the cross that he eventually produced.
There's Ford, long ball, looking for McLean.
A lot of indecision.
Well, they waited on goalkeeper Fonset to come, and eventually it ended well. Well, here is Gabriel. Hutchinson, not able to keep it in.
Yeah, but I thought that was a tough one. Let me see. The linesman got a better view than us, Colin, so certainly won't debate that with him. But the AC Port of Spain bench is not happy.
Well, here is Hutchinson. Gets it down towards Gabriel. Intercepted by Sincere. Ball played down. This is Gabriel. Much more in an advanced position. Burns. Goes wide. Makes that run forward. As Beckles, who's gone over onto that left side, was playing that ball forward. Beckles harassing Sidney with it. Ball goes all the way back to Primus. Burns. Semper. That's a dangerous ball, but Ford gets there before anybody else. Gets it to Charles. Go all the way back now to goalkeeper Philip. This is Ford.
That's a that's
pass. A bad ball.
Yeah.
Looking to get Sincere. And he's given a throw away to Miscellaneous Police. 35 minutes gone. Got about 10 minutes left to the half. Jones. Looking to have a crack. Not a bad idea and not a bad effort. But straight to goalkeeper Marvin Phillip. Gets things going up that left side. Ball played it to McLean. Gets that return ball. Again, that was Lewis going up that left side.
Well, somehow still
he keeps it in. Eventually, it goes out, and it's going to be a throw for AC Port of Spain. No goals yet here at the La Hoqueta Recreation Ground. That's AC Port of Spain looking to control things. Lewis playing it in field. Beckles gets it to Sincere. Beckles goes up that right side. Gets the cross in. But again, good interception by Belgrave. And it's going to be a free kick for Police. So just about coming up to 37 minutes of this game. Even Stephen, in terms of the scoreline, Brent, we know it's goalless, but in terms of possession and you would think that even you think?
Yeah, I think the game's lost its way a bit. Certainly, AC Port of Spain started the brighter, as we've mentioned, Colin, but and then Police seemingly wrangled that away from them. But I think outside of that, it's really lost its way, and it's lacked a bit of quality as well, as both teams have given away the ball quite cheaply, and it has led to a game that has kind of driveled into really a lost sense of direction. So as for that note, it really has not been a game that has lived up to the billing that the earlier going would have suggested. I think that's the best way to describe it. I know you asked about stats and possession, but I think it was a long-winded way to suggest that it's even Stevens, but certainly a game that is starting to dry up of quality.
Well, here comes Miscellaneous Police through Gabriel. Sidney playing it further down the line to Hutchinson. He's been confronted by Sincere. Looks to cut inside with it. Sends the cross ball too close to Marvin Phillip.
Yeah, again, Colin. He's caught himself in those sorts of situations, and when you need that quality delivery into the box, just haven't been able to make that happen for Miscellaneous Police.
So here is AC Port of Spain still in possession. Sincere goes wide to Beckles.
And that's better from a Police perspective. Sidney came in and assisted Gabriel, who sent him towards the traffic, and that's what you want to do as a defender. And you have that support coming inside. Of course, Beckles a tricky customer, and he's able to be neutralized by just very good positioning and defending.
So here comes Hutchinson for Police. Cutting inside with it. Looking to have the shot. Not a bad effort. but Alain couldn't pounce on the rebound. Marvin Phillip had to dive to his left, pushed it out, but couldn't get it. Luckily for him, the rebound didn't go straight to Alain, who just thrives on those kind of situations and tends to put the ball in the back of the net.
It's a good ball. Goalkeeper hesitates. That's well defended eventually.
Belgrave playing it down towards Bailey. He goes wide to John, looking for Alain. Sincere is there. Plays it to Burns. He goes wide to Semper. Ball played out.
And we're on a look here. Hutchison gets it. He has one thing in his mind, Colin. He dips his right shoulder and sets himself up for the shot. Not a bad effort at all. Allen with the follow-up just couldn't get ahead of Primus. Phillip with a save initially. Did leave that spill right in front of his goal. Probably wanted to push it away from his goal. But nevertheless, Allen wasn't there, and an opportunity lost there for Miscellaneous Police FC.
Well, here they come again as it's with Sydney. He goes back to Belgrave. Belgrave is looking to shoot from a distance.
Yeah, that's
takes a little bit of a deflection. Very ambitious, isn't it? Well, the ball goes out. He actually gets a corner from it. And but let's, as we wait in the corner from police, don't forget, download the SportsMax app so that you can keep up with the game. Download it on your Apple or Android via the App Store or on Google Play. Don't miss the action on your home of champions. So you can download that app and get all the action. And we've had lots of action, no goals, but we've certainly had some action here at the La Hoqueta Recreation Ground. Mitchell is going to take the corner. Jabari Mitchell for Miscellaneous Police. Just about 3 minutes left to the end of the first half.
Not a bad ball.
Punched away by Marvin Phillip. He's down on the ground at the moment, but he's got back up. Played back to Mitchell. He's going to get it across. That's a good block. Good defending from Beckles. Long ball played over the far side. This is Lewis in control. Starting to come forward with it. Looking around for some support. He's got backward support and in fact gets it to Burns. Burns plays a nice long ball to Beckles. Can he keep it in? Certainly can. Sends it one time back across the goal, but behind the post, and it's going to be a goal kick for Police.
Yeah. Just wrong idea, wrong execution, really.
Had time to bring it down.
Had time to bring it down, had time to be a little bit more selective in what he's doing. Eventually splicing that ball out of play and ending the attack.
Well, here is Sincere with the throw. Hutchinson goes back to Belgrave. Just about 2 minutes till the half-time, and we understand that there's going to be 2 minutes of stoppage time. Foul committed on Jovan Jones, and Allen was trying to get possession of the ball, and Robert Primus wasn't giving it up. The referee O'Brien had to intervene, having a word with Primus.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm almost sure I've seen in EPL recently a player got
all the time,
sent off for holding the ball. Not suggesting that Primus should be sent off.
No, well, get a yellow card.
I saw it in, of course, there's specific laws in the game that sometimes leagues identify as something they want to focus on during the season.
Yeah, well, I noticed a lot of times, Brent, when there's a free kick and you kick the ball away, the player who kicks the ball away gets booked.
Yeah.
Well, here is the long ball played, headed out by Beckles, and it's going to be a corner. So just about, 40 seconds left, plus the 2 minutes of added on time. No goals yet. It's been a tough encounter for both teams. Both defenses have stood up well, haven't they?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of good defensive display and, of course, lacking quality in the attacking third from both teams. I'm talking about long term quality. We've seen spurts of it.
Yeah, it's the ball played over to the far post, the corner.
And that's another example. That's about the third or fourth corner column we've seen from both teams, overhit, underhit, and just not placed in the right areas.
Here's Semper. Starts to go forward with it. Not a bad run, but eventually he's foiled. The ball goes wide. As police come forward with it through Jones. Gets it to Joshua Sidney. Back to Jones. Plays it to Bailey. That's too far hit ahead, and it's going to go out. And it's going to be a throw for police, for AC Port of Spain. My apologies. No, it actually took a deflection. So it is, I was right the first time. It is a throw for police. Bailey sends it across, looking for Alain, but that's good defending. Headed away by Ford. It's going to come right back though, but Semper sees to that and sends it upfield. McLean in a real battle.
He's done well, John.
Yep. Chips it forward, looking for Jones. Jones plays it in field, trying to find Hutchinson, and it's cleared away. Police ending this half pretty good.
Yeah, good tenacity there by John, eventually finding Jones. Trying to use the outside of the left foot, Colin. It's always a difficult skill, certainly a skill that he has mastered. But in that particular incident, it didn't have the power.
Here he is again.
Tries it again.
Well, he must have heard you, Gwen. Show you how difficult it is and put some power. But this is a good tackle coming in from Charles. Came off of Gabriel, so it's going to be a throw for AC Port of Spain.
Not a lot of time left in with the stoppage time added to that.
So this is the Trinidad and Tobago Premier Football League Tier 1 division. Headed on by Beckles. Gets it to McLean. Burns. Ball goes wide from Benny towards Lewis. He's looking to take on John, but John does well.
Excellent. Excellent defending.
And that is the halftime. Referee O'Brien says he's played the 2 minutes of added on time. He's blown the whistle to indicate that we are at the half here at the La Hoqueta Recreation Ground. The first game in the doubleheader, Miscellaneous Police 0, AC Port of Spain 0. It's been a tough half for both teams, but no goals yet. We're going to take a break and come back.
Every moment leaves a mark. The time has come to continue making history. La Liga on your home of champions.
Do you want to share your ultimate sports experience with the family? Introducing SportsMax app's Cast to TV feature. Now you can stream your favorite sports to the big screen. Imagine the excitement of watching live sports with your friends and family on the biggest screen in the house. With the SportsMax app's Cast to TV, you can enjoy live sports matches, highlights, and engaging analysis. Don't miss out on the action. Download the SportsMax app now and cast your TV for the ultimate sports experience.
We watch for the players. We watch for the goals. We watch for the memories. And the memories last forever. We watch matches from Arsenal and Manchester City every week on SportsMax and SportsMax 2 and relive the stories, the defeats, the triumphs. Your memories live here on your home of champions and on the SportsMax app. Stay connected when you stream on the SportsMax app.
Get ready! Australia's KFC Big Bash League is bigger, better, and louder in Season 14. Watch on your home of champions until the very last match on the 27th of January. Elevate your viewing. Download the SportsMax app today.
Sister, welcome. We've missed this boat. Let's not miss the next one.
It's been revealed. The SportsMax Zone is the #1 show on Caribbean television.
Are we supposed to assume that this was an accidental leak?
No, Faz, but here's the thing. It's riveting.
Just lock it down then. If we're not going to do this, let's just lock it down. What is the point?
Do you think he's a favorite to retain his home?
It's bold.
Definitely the best club in the world. Hands down.
In the world?
You know, that's not even a question.
My heart is still in Trinidad, but my thoughts could be abroad.
And it's a whole lot of fun.
So let's just keep the conversation over here for teams that got out of the group, you know?
Yeah. This guy you see here, he's an idiot.
This time I'm going to take it to them.
Jamaica my thing day. Is that how y'all know?
Jamaica my thing.
This time I'm going to take it to them.
Join us weekdays, 4:30 p.m. Jamaica time, 5:30 p.m. ECT on SportsMax.
Welcome back here to the Arima, to the La Hoquita Recreation Ground. It's Miscellaneous Police 0, AC Port of Spain 0. We're at the half here. It's been a tough half for both teams, very competitive, both defensive holding up very, very nicely. So we're going to just have a look at the highlights of the first half. So AC Port of Spain with the kickoff and Shea Benny with the early long ball, and you've got the return going forward, had the shot and just going wide. Goalkeeper Fonset was diving to his left, but this was a really good run from Beckles, cutting inside but holding on a little too long. He should have either had a shot or played it in field, but you could see him very, very upset with himself because he knew he had a good chance. And then a long ball played to Alain. Alain, the top goal scorer for Police, just couldn't control it. It was a nice ball over the top. He got to it, but just his control let him down. And then Jovan Jones turning, twisting with it, and then having a shot, but straight to goalkeeper Marvin Phillip. And then going down the left side was Hutchinson, cutting inside. He had a shot as well. Not a bad effort. And Marvin Phillip was diving to his left to push it out. And fortunately, it didn't go to Alain. So that is the situation here at the half. It's no goals at the moment. It's been pretty, how should I put it, pretty competitive, Brent, but unfortunately we're yet to see a goal.
Yeah, yet to see a goal. I think both teams will be disappointed, particularly because of the way they started this football game. Of course, Colin, AC Port of Spain starting on the front foot. Che Benny having that opportunity at the top of the box. They looked like they were up for it. They were precise in their passing. Their movement was quite good. They closed Police FC down quite well. And then Police FC started to wrangle their way back into the game. They started to be very sharp with their passes. 1 and 2 touch, clever passes through the lines, getting Jovan Jones and Allen involved. And then the game went very flat. And I think that's the point where both teams will be disappointed. They weren't able to build on the start that both initially had. And I think the quality left the game, and I think the tempo left the game, and I think certainly the fluidity left the game, which made it, yes, a competitive game, but a game that lacked genuine quality, and it was also starved of some goal-scoring opportunities at the end. So I think all in all, a disappointing half of football for both teams, especially when you take how both teams started into consideration.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you in terms of lacking of goal scoring chances. And when you think you've got Alain in up front for Police, and you got McLean up front, you got the wide guys just weren't, in my view, creating enough opportunities for Alain for Police and for McLean.
Yeah, and you're right, because when both teams got to their attacking thirds, their respective attacking thirds, that's when things started to break down a bit.
Yeah.
Whether it's a poor decision, whether it's a heavy pass, and whether it is a poor shot or a poor entry pass, it just wasn't good enough. A couple occasions, Hutchinson got down this left-hand side, and the cross wasn't good enough. And a couple times, of course, Beckles, who seemed lively in the first 5-10 minutes, got into good positions, but his final delivery wasn't good enough. And I think that's where probably both coaches would want to address things. When you get into the final third, you just have to be a little bit more thoughtful, have a little bit more quality to break down this respective defensively, as you mentioned going into the break, have been solid, and you have to be a little bit better with the quality to break them down.
Well, that was my next question to you in terms of what can AC Port of Spain do and what can police do to really break the respective defenses down?
Well, I think first from a police perspective, I do feel that they have to put more numbers ahead of the football. A couple occasions where, of course, Allen would have gotten the ball and Jovin Jules gotten the ball, but there wasn't really any options in and around
I was about to say that they seem very isolated.
Yeah, they seem very isolated, and I think if they could populate that a bit more and get more bodies in and around and add back to what we were saying in terms of having a better quality, that would be good. And I think from an AC Port of Spain perspective, they have to get their wide players on the football. Beckles and Lewis seem to have the spring in their step to have those opportunities. And again, the quality would have to be better when they get in those positions to put the ball into the box, because certainly that has been certainly lacking from both teams.
Yeah, it certainly has been lacking. So that is the situation here at the moment. It's halftime. It's goalless between Miscellaneous Police. Remember, they are in 4th position, and AC Port of Spain, they occupy 3rd position. So it's a tight one. I would expect Defence Force would be happy if this game draws and only both teams get 1 point.
Yeah.
But I think both teams will be coming out in the second half to try and win this encounter. So don't forget, of course, to stay connected. So you can download the SportsMax app, Google Play and Android, and you can catch all the action here at the La Joqueta, right here at the La Joqueta Recreation Ground. We're going to take a break, and then when we come back, it's going to be second half action.
We watch for the players. We watch for the goals. We watch for the memories. And the memories last forever. We watch matches from Arsenal and Manchester City every week on SportsMax and SportsMax 2 and relive the stories, the defeats, the triumphs. Your memories live here on your home of champions and on the SportsMax app. Stay connected when you stream on the SportsMax app.
Get ready! Australia's KFC Big Bash League is bigger, better, and louder in Season 14. Watch on your home of champions until the very last match on the 27th of January. Elevate your viewing. Download the SportsMax app today. The wins have been few for Las Palmas and Osasuna, but that could change in a flash. See this La Liga clash Friday, the 24th of January at 4 p.m. Eastern Caribbean Time, 3 in Jamaica, on SportsMax 2. Catch the buzz, stream on the SportsMax app. T20 powerhouses India and England in a whiteball showdown. Number 3 ranked England in the subcontinent and starting with a 5-match T20 series against the top-ranked and reigning world T20 champions. Stay tuned to SportsMax and SportsMax Cricket for the first match Wednesday the 22nd of January in Kolkata and culminating with a 5th T20 on the 2nd of February. Matches at 9:30 a.m. in the Eastern Caribbean, 8:30 in Jamaica. Your sports destination. Get the SportsMax app now.
People singing Kino, I don't know why, but used it as motivation and gave them a good celebration.
Joško Losić.
Yeah.
It's John. It's my dog.
My daughter sorted the tour out for me and just came along. Oh my God, it's been superb.
Yeah, I'm really delighted with the start, and I know there's still another step to go for our team.
He's achieved what no footballer has ever achieved before.
On Monday, watch La Liga action on your home of champions. Villarreal versus Mallorca, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. ECT on SportsMax 2 and on the SportsMax app. It's a must-win game for Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. They host RB Salzburg. Live Wednesday, January 22, 3 p.m., 4 p.m. ECT on SportsMax 2 and on the SportsMax app.
Welcome back here to the La Hoqueta Recreation Ground. We're at the half, but the teams are already back onto the field. It's goalless at the moment. No goals in the first half. Very little goal-mouth action. Marvin Phillip had about 2 saves to make that were pretty awkward. He handled them well. Of course, Marvin Phillip, very experienced. At the moment, police are back on the field. And they are just having a final chat. Adrian Fonset having a word with his team. Of course, Fonset, the captain of this team, and you could see him having a word with them. And of course, the coach must have said quite a lot, Todd Rodney, at the half. And there is some of the spectators. Not a great crowd. Oh yeah, is that Quincy? Oh yeah, that's Quincy, one of the referees. Quincy? Yeah. I'm now looking at him, yeah. But here is AC Port of Spain coming out onto the field. So, of course, the coach must have had a little bit more to say to them. That's why they're coming a little bit late onto the field. And you would have thought Coach Bato would have spoken to them, and well, the head coach Walt Noriega would have had a long chat with them about what should be done in the second half. So, but should be a very interesting half. Of course, both teams would be looking to fulfill what the coaches would have told them. Maybe getting up the sides of the park, getting that ball back in field. But Mitchell is over the ball as AC Port of Spain just saying their final prayer before we start action in this second half. Is the referee CJ O'Brien is having a chat with the leading goal scorer Kwesi Allen of Miscellaneous Police. Not been able to add to his tally so far. He's scored 7 goals for the season. And we'll just await the kickoff here for the second half. Mitchell. Bailey. Long ball over to the far side. Seems to have come off of Hutchinson. But here comes AC Port of Spain. That ball being played down the line, looking for McLean. Goes all the way back to Fonset. Fonset sends that ball upfield, low kick, but it's won by AC Port of Spain. Ball played to the left to Semper. He tries to find Lewis. Eventually Williams with not a great clearance. And Belgrave eventually has to clear it upfield. And it's going to be a throw for AC Port of Spain. In the meantime, McLean took a little bit of a knock. So he's down. He's holding somewhere under his chin. Not sure if he got it to face. Maybe a little bit of an arm from Williams. Must have struck him somewhere in the face. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, both Williams and McLean tussling for the ball, and I don't think anything malicious or any intent maliciously there.
Well, here is the ball thrown upfield. This is Lewis. They're going to take on his man. That's a good tackle from John. He's had a good game at right back, hasn't he?
He's been very solid. He's stood his man up defensively and been very precise in 1v1 situation, and that's coming up against a very experienced campaigner in Lewis, who on his day, Colin, could wire past the best of them.
That's right. Well, here's Jovan Jones. Goes back towards John. He plays a good ball to Bailey. The control was not good, but Sidney comes away with it as the ball is won here by Mitchell. He goes wide. This is Hutchinson. Mitchell goes forward with it, trying to back heel it, hoping that Hutchinson would have been back in place, but he was not. This is Bailey. Turning with it was Jones, and he's brought down. It's going to be a free kick in a very dangerous position here for Miscellaneous Police.
Yeah, and Semper just didn't need to try to win the football. They probably would have been better served holding up his man. I'm going to look at here. Just a bit too eager there, Colin. Just holding on to his man.
Jones plays on.
He did well.
Yeah, he does.
He expected the touch.
That's right.
Initiated it, and of course knew very well what he was hoping for, and he's gotten what he's hoping for. And he's certainly in and around it. He's lacing the boot up.
That left foot of his. Now Belgrave is also there. I think Mitchell is the next player, but you would think this would go to the left boot of Jones and try to curl it over the top of the wall to the left of the keeper. Yeah, so Mitchell is there, Jones is there. Belgrave seems to be backing away a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of those, Colin, that I think to get it
left
up
foot,
and over.
Left foot?
To get it up and over is difficult. I think you may have to go with power.
Well, let's see, or is it going to be Mitchell with the right foot? It is Mitchell.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I thought. It was always going to be a tough one to get it up and over. Mitchell did the first thing right, but the second thing in getting it on frame just didn't happen. Good pace, good trajectory, got up there, Colin, just didn't come down.
Yeah, got it up and over the wall, but didn't come down, as you rightly said, Brent.
Yeah, and that's why I was a bit concerned with the distance, and I just felt maybe power would have been the better option. Well, we wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's very true. So it's going to be a goal kick. In the meantime, Fonset seemed to have done some damage to himself when he fell, but he's all right. So he's going to take the goal kick. So Fonset just putting that, fixing the gloves. Sorry, Marvin Phillip. Why did I say Fonset? Because the free kick was taken by Miscellaneous Police. And Marvin Phillip was the man diving to his left, just to make sure, covering the top of his left, the goal, and went over the bar. So here's Jones. Ball played wide. Not a great ball, but picked up by Primus. Plays it long forward, looking for McLean. Sent right back upfield. Semper allows it to go out. It's going to be a throw for AC Port of Spain. Ball's thrown in field to Ford. Gets past one. And Allen does well. The ball played through, looking for Mitchell. This is Allen with the shot. Goes just wide. Well, it took a little bit of a deflection, and that's why it probably went wide. Wasn't a bad effort. He took it on that left foot. Seems to be a left footer more than anything else, Christy Allen, and it just went wide.
Yeah, good transition play by Miscellaneous Police FC. Allen had one thing in his mind there. It was a bit of way out, but got a deflection. He struck it well, got the power, but the direction wasn't there. Nevertheless, corner kick.
Here's the
Good
corner.
Ball. Excellent ball.
Headed away by Burns. And it means that McLean, he's got some room in front of him, acres of space, has to go back. Sent downfield. Sidney takes it on the chest, plays it to John. This is Jardel John. Gets the return ball, looks to play it infield, gets it to Sidney, and he plays the ball through. I thought he would have been a little wider, he tried to play, didn't he?
Well, whichever way he was going to play, it just had too much on it.
Yeah.
Very similar. That's a heavy touch by
Philip. Yeah.
That is a very heavy touch, and I know Allen went in, but he had every right to go behind that because it was a very heavy touch by Philip.
It wasn't controlled at all by him, was it? And Allen, well, he's got a yellow card, I think, for his.
Yeah, so I'm look at it here. It's quite a heavy touch, and Allen had every right to go for it. Not sure if he stuck out the boot or anything. It's just the momentum of Allen that went into the pathway of Philip. Nevertheless, yellow card was given for his troubles. Confirmation of that yellow card coming up soon, but I think, Colin, any striker in world football would have
you would have gone for that, yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. So Allen with the card, the yellow card, the first for police. Of course, it's the second yellow card we've seen because just looking to see from the AC Port of Spain, I thought they got one yellow card as well. But definitely Allen with the yellow card for police. In the meantime, Marvin Phillip is up and looks okay. Still just ensuring that the right ankle, it seems to be, is okay. So he is going to not take the free kick, but he's back in the goal for AC Port of Spain. Good header to Jones. This is Mitchell, back to Jones. Coming forward is John. Tries to get it up the line towards Mitchell. Ball played to Burns. Being harassed by Sidney. He's had a good game in the midfield for police. Benny looking to play it down. Williams wins it. Gets it to Gabriel. Hutchinson playing it in field to Mitchell. Ball still in play. Thought for one moment it was going out. Fonset playing it out towards Belgrave. Oh, that wasn't Belgrave, that was Williams.
Offside.
And long ball forward, but offside.
He's just got to look across the line.
Beckles brought down. It's going to be a free kick for AC Port of Spain. So we're just coming up to about 10 minutes played so far in the second half. Still no goals here. Been a tight game. Very few chances. Both keepers, maybe Marvin Phillip was the busier, had a couple saves to make. But outside of that, it's been mostly midfield play and with defenses dominating. But here is a free kick. Sincere is going to take it. Chips it long forward. Headed away. Jones getting it to Sidney. Joshua Sidney fighting for it. Loose ball picked up by Lewis. It's going to be a throw for police as the ball came off of Lewis.
John again.
Yep. It's been a stalwart at the back. Takes it through. Gets it towards Williams. Good strong tackle coming in. And free kick for AC Port of Spain. So Shea Benny is going to take the free kick as expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow shirts in the box. Here's Benny. Goes towards that far post, headed away. Put right back in by Charles, but too close to goalkeeper Fonset. And he's going to hold on to it as expected and then plays a long ball forward. Looking for Mitchell. Burns playing it forward, long forward. Looking for Beckles. Benny in a little bit of a tussle with Bailey. And Bailey just bangs it upfield. Allen is giving chase. But he's offside. So we've seen Allen offside quite a lot tonight, Brent.
Yeah, and he's had to chase Scraps, really. The service that I think he would like to get, it just hasn't happened for him.
This is Mitchell. Gets it wide to Hutchinson, but he can't go. I thought he couldn't keep it in at one save, but he does. Sends a good cross. Well. And the header, finish. Oh my word. The header coming in there.
I tell you what, Colin, that was a chance.
Yeah.
Because he met it well.
Joshua Sipney, he ran onto it nicely. And he headed it down rather than trying to get it up. But here goes a good run. Really very, very good run indeed from Lewis, Nathan Lewis. And eventually it comes off of him and it's going to be a throw for Miscellaneous Police. But what a good run from Lewis. He just didn't have the support when he went forward. Belgrave. Long ball. Sincere couldn't meet it. It's played on by Allen. Out comes of Marvin Phillip. He did well.
He's done
timed his run very well, didn't he? I thought for 1 minute Hutchinson would have got there before him.
Well, he looked beaten for a very split second. Very good ball over the top here. Hutchinson always first to that one. I think if he was just a bit more positive in his approach, he obviously had Marvin Phillips well in his front view, and maybe that is what threw him off, because Colin, I thought he got there first. He probably could have put better purchase on the ball, and it resulted in it trickling into the net, but the big frame of Marvin Phillips probably threw him off. Again, another poor corner.
Yep, easy for Marvin Phillip to hold on to that. Marvin Phillip had a son keeping in the secondary schools league, Brent. I think not sure who he was playing for. I think was it Presentation?
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked a promising little keeper.
Well, that's they're all like father, like son. Adelaide.
Yeah. Well, not a great ball. Goes out, and it's going to be a throw for AC Port of Spain. Just coming up to the hour mark. No goals yet. We're at the La Joqueta Recreation Ground, trying to be a Premier Football League Tier 1. Lewis trying to elude John.
Again.
Yep. Well, he should have got rid of it, but he gives it away. No, it's going to be a throw. It went out of play, and AC Port of Spain have a throw with Semper. Gets it to Charles. He chips it forward to no one in particular. And this is the problem, Brent. I think when they get...
Quality.
Yeah.
Lack thereof,
yeah.
I should say, in the final third. Exactly what we spoke about halftime.
Yeah, and it's
a continued theme.
Yeah, I was about to say, no change 15 minutes into the second half. This is Bailey.
It's a good ball.
Hutchinson. Looking to get it over. He does.
Yeah, he's got to beat the first man.
Yep. But unfortunately, there was Ford. Here goes Bailey. Not a bad effort. Goes just wide.
Tell you what. It's probably the best passes of attacking play we've seen so far tonight. Silky, smooth skill by the lawman. And that man in particular in your screen, Bailey. picks it up about here. Doesn't look much about it, but once he gets in a stride, gets into this area. Tell you what, Colin, I'm looking at Marvin Phillips' reaction. And
didn't move much, did he?
He looked like a man well beaten.
Well, here is AC Port of Spain through Burns. Goes for that return ball. Doesn't get it. As police come away with it. That's too long, I think. Hutchinson's not going to get there. Before Ford, who plays it downfield. And Beckles, again, he's been in the wars quite a lot here this evening. So some of the crowd here looking on at the game. A little bit of a drizzle coming across the ground at the moment, is there? But could just be a passing cloud. But
the crowd has picked up, though.
Yeah, it has. Not a bad crowd at the moment. And of course, the second game with Defense Force coming up against Central FC, another very, very good encounter. And we'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. But the crowd certainly coming out for that. Here's Jones. We're going to take on Semper. Gets it to John, going up that right side. He's brought down. No, says the referee or the assistant. And Semper comes away with it. Nice, pretty heavy shower now coming down here. And some of the spectators scampering for shelter.
Well, so much for the light drizzle.
Yeah. So that's certainly gone now. It's a pretty heavy shower. Ball played back, Lewis. McLean. That's a strong challenge, and we're going to see a card again. And McLean, yellow card for McLean. That was a strong challenge, Brent.
Yeah, missed time at best. Sure if there was a high degree of maliciousness attached to it, but tell you what, Colin, he went very high over the ball and he got a lot of the man. So he will be quite happy that it's only just a yellow card and nothing more than that, because sometimes in those sorts of situations, of course, Colin, you've seen that many times on the weekend where players that go over the ball and catch the man, they sometimes end up in a shower, very early shower.
That's right.
And in that instance there, I would say that McLean is lucky. But nevertheless, it's not the type. I call it a striker's challenge. That's what I call it.
Okay, Brent. I'm not going to dispute or argue with that. Here's a long ball played forward for Alain. Does well. Holding off his man. And then plays it nicely back to John, who's come up in support. Sends
Not
that
bad ball at all.
Headed away. But Gabriel, he's going to get possession. What is he going to do? Plays it forward to Joshua Sidney. Not a bad run. So confirmation there of that yellow card for McLean. And it's going to be a goal kick for AC Port of Spain. 65 minutes gone here. No goals yet. And we see a substitution. It looks to be AC Port of Spain. And the man coming off. Let's see. Looks like Nathan Lewis coming off. And Wilson has gone on. So Wilson for Lewis. Josiah Wilson.
This could be interesting. Can he deliver? It's a better
Not a bad ball.
Got to finish. Got to finish, Colin.
Mitchell just couldn't get control of it. And the man who's come on as a substitute wins a free kick, Wilson. You could see Mitchell very upset.
Yeah, I think he misjudged the flight of the ball, because really and truly that ball sit up there for him to hit it first time. Probably a little bit of indecision, and of course a little bit of rain as well here, so the ball slid off that surface and just wasn't able to get that under control.
Long ball played forward. This is Mitchell. Hutchinson looking to play it back to Gabriel. Benny.
Good ball.
Great ball. Wilson sends it back across field. Not a great cross. And it's going to be a goal kick for Police.
I think a lot of the conversation, Colin, coming into this fixture was the ones that are not here. And you would have to see the industry of Alvin Jones and quality that he brings to that Police side. It's certainly been missed. And from an AC Port of Spain perspective, just a pure class that Punangela, and of course Muckett provides has been missed as well.
You know, the thing about it, you talk Alvin Jones. Here's Hutchinson.
He's got to deliver.
Let's see. That's a good run. Plays it back to Mitchell. Oh, he missed it. Well. He should have hit the target. Hutchinson did all the hard work, made that run with pace up the left side. He looked up, he squared it back nicely for Mitchell to run onto it, and of all things, Brent, he put it wide.
Really needed to hit the target here. Ball came back at a good pace there. Hutchinson bursting down the left-hand side. Good delivery, sat up well for him, and just really fluffed his lines. Not sure why he didn't hit the target there, because he just had the time. I think the ball was played at the right pace. And maybe he just crossed lines. And just looking at that replay, Colin, it wasn't even really close. It looked like it went wide. Really, it went very wide, and not just wide, which is even more baffling.
Well, free kick for AC Port of Spain, sent downfield. Alain giving it to Sidney. He goes wide again for Hutchinson. He's created some real problems in this second half. Hutchinson looking to take on his man. Tries to get the crossover. Comes off of Ford. Benny plays a good ball towards Wilson, the man who came on as a substitute. Gets it to Burns. Burns goes wide to Semper. Wilson turns nicely with it, looking for some support. Gets it to Burns. He goes wide to Semper. Burns makes the run, going down that left side. Semper comes in field. Gets it towards, not Ford. Goes wide. That's not a bad ball. Wilson sends it across. Cleared up field. Going forward with it is Jones. Being confronted by 1, 2, 3 defenders. Semper with it through to Burns. This is Jones, outside of the boot, to Hutchinson. He's confronted by Sincere. That's a good tackle coming in the end, as he was looking to cross it. Beckles can't control. Ball runs out of play. Sincere, no. Sincere gets it. Plays it back in field to Ford. Long searching ball. Up comes John. You know, we were talking Alvin Jones, but John hasn't had a bad game.
At all.
But the thing is, I don't think he has the
offensive quality.
I was about to say that, that Alvin Jones possesses. He's brought down. Free kick.
Yeah, and let's have another look at it here. Beckles again making himself a nuisance to the police back line. Looked like he may have embellished that a little bit.
Makes the most of it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did. Nevertheless, he's gotten his team a kick in a very promising position with the likes of Semper and, of course, Shea Benny, who's retrieving the ball at the moment, and the man that was impeded, Beckles, all around it. I think from distance, it has to be a left footer curling in. And again, Colin, maybe a little bit better angle for going up and over, but still a difficult proposition.
Well, we've seen Benny take these type of free kicks before and has hit the target. And we'll just have to wait and see if he does that again. So Shea Benny over the ball. Semper is there with him. So two left footers, but Semper is moving away. Leaves it to Benny. There goes Benny. Oh!
Makes it look easy.
We've seen that before, as I said, and he just curled it sweetly over the wall. Adrian Fonset just couldn't get across in time, and the ball goes into the back of the net. Minute 73. Shea Benny opens the scoring here.
Well, we did say it was a difficult task, but when you have that man with that gifted left foot, sometimes difficult tasks are made to look easy. Strides up, get all the confidence in the wall, not just to get it up over the wall. That sometimes is the easy part, but to get it to get back down is the difficult part, and that's exactly what he made look easy. Shea Benny, and now he has broken the deadlock.
So minute 73, Shea Benny. Finally, we have a goal here at the La Hoqueta Recreation Ground, and it's that man with a free kick. We've seen it before. Shea Benny makes it 1-0 AC Port of Spain. Wilson wins it. They're going to take on his man. McLean has gone forward. He's got nobody to support except backward support from Burns. Ball played to Benny. Goes wide towards Beckles. Beckles coming in field with it. Goes one way, then the next. This is Belgrave. Getting it to Gabriel. He's brought down. It's going to be a free kick for Miscellaneous Police. They trail by 1-0.
We have to say that that one was against the runner play.
Yeah, well, I thought, Brent, it's very tight. But you're right, Miscellaneous Police have had a couple chances. And Mitchell in particular, you think, should have at least hit the target. Whether he would have beaten Marvin Phillip is another story. But here they have a free kick. Of course, don't forget to download the SportsMax app so that you can keep up with the game. Download it on your Apple or Android via the App Store or on Google Play. Don't miss the action on your Home of Champions. So you can download the SportsMax app and get all of the action. And Hutchinson is trying to get into the action here, looking to take on his man. Decides to go all the way back towards Gabriel. Headed away. McLean picks it up. Long ball forward. Wilson is given chase, so is John. But neither is going to get there It goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick. Just 15 minutes left here in this game, and whatever added on time there will be. Allen is giving chase. Ford is there. Heads it out. And there I'm seeing the national coach, Dwight York, has come to the game, and there's the president of the Trinidad Tobago Football Association greeting him. As here goes Semper. Ball played infield towards goalkeeper Fonset. Jones. Long ball. Free kick as Beckles, guilty this time of charging into Hutchinson, and it's going to be a free kick. But in the meantime, both Beckles and Hutchinson is down. Let's have a look, Brent.
Yeah, both players coming in contact with each other. Both have eyes for the ball, and looking into seeing where the ball would land and not being aware of where the other is, and eventually colliding.
So the bad news is Beckles is still down. Hutchinson is up, but Beckles is getting some treatment. He's had a pretty decent game, Beckles. Every time he picks up that ball and runs at the defenders, they tend to bring him down.
It's been very lively. He's, of course, ran at defenders and showed all his capabilities from an offensive perspective. Certainly it's been a handful. That battle between him and Gabriel on that right-hand side has been intriguing.
Well, we see a substitute there for Police.
Veteran.
Freitas is on for Sydney.
Thought Sydney did well for Police.
Yeah.
This is certainly an offensive change.
Yeah, Kareem Freitas on.
They've taken off one of their holding midfielders.
That's right.
Put on a striker. You have to think, if you're Coach Ryan, there's definitely something in this game for you still.
Oh yeah. And what he's done is add that attacking player in Freitas to try and get at least an equalizer.
Yeah, need a good delivery.
And Mitchell is over the ball.
That's
Not a bad
that's a good
ball.
Yeah, it's a brilliant header.
And Marvin Phillip is there, having to come to his right. And you could hear Coach Bato, or Assistant Coach Bato, just saying, time, take your time. Ball played wide from Mitchell to Hutchinson. He's had a good game as well.
Yeah.
Been going up that left side, getting the crosses over.
Just haven't been getting the quality crosses that you would need, especially with the work he's done and being able to get around his defender.
So here is the left-sided corner. Go towards the far post.
Another poor delivery. And really, it's really been that sort of situation. And of course, a huge encounter after. Those boys there in yellow have been in scintillating form, Colin.
Yeah, 6 wins out of 6 games played.
4 games, scoring 6 goals. That's
But
something for the record books.
But you look at that team, Brent, the defense force, and they've got that attacking power, haven't they?
Yeah, certainly do.
Really.
Lee Cock and Molino, Guy Thomas, Bertram.
Brent Sam.
Brent Sam, of course. And the list goes on and on and on and on.
Well, here goes Police. Long ball, played over, looking for Jovan Jones. Takes it down nicely. He's looking for some support now. Trying to take on Primus, and Primus does well. Gives away a corner, but most important, he was not allowing Jovan Jones to cut inside.
He's also been solid tonight, Primus.
Yep, here's the corner. Jones.
Good corner.
Was to the far post, and Marvin Phillip was fouled, and immediately referee O'Brien is signaling a free kick for AC Port of Spain. Just about 9 minutes, 8.5 minutes left, plus added on time for Police to get back into this game. AC Port of Spain holding on to their 1-goal lead.
It's only 6 games into the season as we have another look. Both players crashing into each other. Certainly there, Williams.
I thought he fouled Marvin
certainly
Phillip.
did play a lot of Marvin, a lot less of the ball. But I was about to say, Colin, when you look at the standings, I know it's quite early, only 6 games in this 12-team league, halfway through the fixtures of the first round, still another round of football to play. But you look at this game in its context, and you would suggest that if AC Port of Spain went on to hold on to all 3 points, they would then go in line with Miscellaneous Central FC Reboot on 15 points, and that would have left Police in 10. So now a gap is starting to, of course, build between the top 3 teams. Of course, Defence Force Elite is on top with 18 points.
When you look through the table, Brent, and let's not concentrate on the Eagles, who would you say has been disappointing?
I think Club Sando may think that they can do better. I've seen a couple of their games through the season, of course.
Coach Noriega there.
Noriega. And I think a lot of it is down to sometimes misfortune. They've played particularly well. They just haven't gotten the results. In particular, when you look at Colin, the amount of goals they've scored this season, it's not a lot for a team that you would expect to be up there and thereabouts. In fact, Colin, they've scored the second least amount of goals.
And that normally says that you may be in the bottom 3.
And so they've scored 12 goals, and correct that. And really and truly, a team like that should be scoring a little bit more, but they've not been able to do that. And I think that's really where the problem is.
What about defensively, Brent, with them?
Well, they've been stingy defensively.
Yeah.
They've only conceded 8 goals.
We see a change here, and it looks to be Riley. Yeah, there he is. Jordan Riley is on, and John is off. That's surprising. But they've gone more attacking again.
Yeah, it looks like they've gone to a back 3. And they're probably going to go a little bit more direct as well.
Well, here is the shot coming just over the bar. That wasn't a bad effort from Freitas, the man who come on as a substitute.
Well, I was looking at Marvin Phillips' reaction, and he took a while to get across it, suggesting that he saw it late. Just had one thing in the mind. Look at that ball dip to the right. Now it covered Phillips eventually. Freitas got a lot of power into that. Just couldn't get the direction.
Marvin Phillip with a long kick, and McLean is challenging for it. But Williams is there, and he's holding him off. That's good defending. Ball played wide to no one in particular, but...
to clear his lines.
Yeah. So a throw. Let's have a look at the SportsMax moment. And of course, who would doubt that, Brent?
No chance.
A free kick from Shea Benny. No chance for goalkeeper Fonset.
Yeah.
Excellent kick from Shea Benny, but we've seen him do that time and time again with free kicks. And that is your SportsMax moment.
I remember one particular time against Queen's Royal College and QRC ground.
At St. Anthony's.
I think it was the last kick of the game.
That's right. And he was almost at a right wing position.
Yeah.
He was able to curl it into the far corner. Excellent. One of his better goals over the years. So a free kick for Police. We have just about 4 minutes left, plus added on time. It's going to be interesting just how much added on time we will have. We've had a few injuries in this second half. It's a long ball.
He's got to head it. He's got to head it, Colin.
Yep. He was looking at, I'm not sure if he was looking to chest it.
Well, he's looking to take it into his stride and maybe then have a strike and goal. But I think once that touch came off of his chest.
Yeah, he lost it.
Yeah, and maybe using the power of the free kick, he could have directed the ball with his head into the net. Because it wouldn't have needed a lot of purchase on it from the head. It would have just needed to direct it. He wasn't able to do that.
Ball flicked on by Mitchell. Jones, a little bit heavy touch. Riley couldn't get onto it. So a throw for AC Port of Spain. Semper is going to take the throw. Long ball played forward. Belgrave is there. Picked up nicely by Bailey. Gets it back to Hutchinson. This is Bailey. Trying to go up that left side, but he's taking it, take it out of play. And 88 minutes gone. AC Port of Spain holding on to that goal. Scored in the 73rd minute by Shea Benny. Ball played through to McLean. He has to turn. Plays it in field, but to no one in particular. And he gets a throw. AC Port of Spain with the throw, but sorry. See, it's Police have the throw now. I thought the referee had pointed. That's right. I thought he had pointed for an AC Port of Spain throw, and he finally gets it right. Beckles couldn't control it. Takes it out of play. It's a goal kick for Miscellaneous Police. 1 minute left, plus added on time. We'll give you an idea in a minute or two just how much added on time there will be. Ball headed on. This is Mitchell. Goes wide to Hutchinson. He's had a really good game. Plays it in field, looking for Freitas. He can't control it. Ford plays it downfield. Intercepted by Riley. Goes up that right side now. He's going to get it one time over. He does. Hutchinson gives chase. Belgrave. Looking for the shot, takes a deflection, a wicked shot there. Had a lot of power and took a deflection and has gone out for a corner. Player down at the moment, but he's getting back up. Is Ford. He took it flush there. What a crack from Belgrave. That had an immense amount of power. We are coming up to the 90 minutes. We understand that there's going to be 5 minutes of added on time. In the meantime, AC Port of Spain looking to make a couple substitutions. 5 minutes of added on time. Going onto the field is Kadane Lewis. We'll give you We'll let you know who he has gone on for, as AC Port of Spain looking to make a couple substitutions themselves. Here is the corner, not a bad one. Philip is there, punches it out, headed back in the goal mouth. It's a real scrimmage here, and eventually it's put wide by Alain. Well, you had to think he should have hit the target again. He didn't. Substitutions, but we see a player down at the moment. So Burns is the man down. You could hear the police technical bench complaining that they're hoping the referee adds on this extra time. He's showing his watch to the referee. In the meantime, we see a couple substitutions for AC Port of Spain. So Benny is off, the goal scorer, and making his way onto the field is Armstrong. So Armstrong for Benny, and McLean is making his way off. And coming on for him is Sutherland. So confirmation there of the substitutes. McLean off, Sutherland on, and Armstrong on, Benny off. Here's the goal kick. Long ball from Marvin Phillip. Belgrave is there. Heads it on. Mitchell. Alain thought he might have been in an offside position, but the flag didn't go up. This is Hutchinson. What a good game he's had. Sends it across field. And police striving for this equalizer. It's banged downfield. Wilson giving chase. It comes off his chest. He can't keep it in. Let's see. Oh. That's well done by Wilson. Semper taking his time to take the throw. Oh, well, Semper is going to get a yellow card. Particularly wasting time. The ball was thrown to him. He just allowed it to pass him. Well, here's Semper with the throw. Long one. Headed away. Semper taking his time again, going across to take the throw. Just about 30 seconds left of what was the original 5 minutes of stoppage time. I'm sure there's going to be a minute or two added on to that. It's a good tackle coming in from, a good header from Belgrave, getting there before Sutherland. Another AC Port of Spain player on the ground. Let's see who it is. It looks to be Sutherland, who went into that tackle and collided with Belgrave. Taking his time to go across and take the corner. Corner taken short. They've got a through. So we've played the 5 minutes of added on time, 5.5 minutes so far. Semper is going across to take this through. Semper is going to go long. Does go long. Headed away. It seems to be, I thought it was seemed to be a corner, but Semper bangs it back across field. Beckles is there, confronted by Belgrave. Throw for AC Port of Spain. So referee C.J. O'Brien coming under some pressure now. Another throw for AC Port of Spain. So the clock is winding down here. We've coming up to nearly 2 minutes of the 5 minutes plus 2 minutes of added on time. Referee said 5 minutes, but we're coming up to 2 minutes now of plus the 5 minutes. But there've been a lot of stoppages. Yellow card being given again. Not sure who got that one, but he's sharing the yellow cards now. Through sent upfield. Allen. Well, police have a free kick here now. So AC Port of Spain. Williams getting, sorry, the card going for Sincere from AC Port of Spain. And for police, just confirmation, we're trying to give you that confirmation in a little while of those yellow cards. Yeah, they're getting word that it was Bailey, in fact, got the card for police. But here is the free kick. Can he do a Shea Benny? Belgrave cleared away. Now we've been playing 3 minutes over the 5 minute stoppage time, but here goes Beckles looking to square that ball. This is it. Oh, it's in the back of the net. Wilson, the substitute, has made it 2-0, and that is that. Lovely run down the right side by Beckles. He squared it back, and the substitute Wilson has come in and put that left foot under the body of Fonset and into the back. Look at the run. Beauty of a run. Lovely ball square. And there was Wilson putting the ball into the back of the net. So it's police with the kick. And you'd have to say Shea Benny, for all his hard work and that beauty of a goal, should get the Man of the Match award. He worked very hard in the midfield. So in 9 minutes over the time, AC Port of Spain has scored a second goal in the 9th minute of added on time. Well, here is the referee finally blowing the whistle. We've played just about 10 minutes of added on time. He originally gave 5, and in the 9th minute of added on time, Wilson made it 2-0, and AC Port of Spain. AC Port of Spain has come away here with a 2-0 victory. So they've gone further ahead of police. when you think of it, they came into this game with just 12 points. Police had 10. They now go to 15 points, level with Central FC. Of course, they will be coming up with the next game. And so they would be coming up in the next game against Defence Force. Let's have a look at the highlights as AC Port of Spain coming off victorious by 2-0. So referee C.J. O'Brien had things going, but a free kick from Mitchell just over the bar. There was Marvin Phillip diving for all he was worth, but it was over the bar. And then a ball played through to Hutchinson. Marvin Phillip again coming to the rescue, diving to stop it from going beyond him. So this is the second half. Great run from Bailey, but the shot just over the bar. You could see. So here is the ball, and that's the goal. That's the beauty from Shea Benny. It was a lovely goal. You could see him. He looked up. He curled it over the top of the wall to the left of goalkeeper Fonset, who was diving for all he was worth, but just couldn't get to it. And that's a really good goal from Shea Benny. And then the second one came in the 9th minute of added on time. The ball played across to Wilson. He ran onto it, hit it nicely with the left foot under the body of Fonset. He kept it low, and Fonset just couldn't keep it out. And then just like that, AC Port of Spain come away here with a 2-0 victory against a Miscellaneous Police team who must have felt that they didn't deserve this. Well, let's have a look at the man of the match being presented there to Shea Benny, and no doubt he's going to have a word with Brent Sancho.
Of course, I'm joined by Shea Benny. An impressive free kick, something you've done in the SSFL, you've done it here in the TTPFL. How important that goal is for AC Port of Spain?
You know, I think we was on the back foot for a while, and I think when we got the free kick, you know, it was all up to me to just take the pressure off my team, and yeah, you know, I took the chance.
When you talk about pressure, of course, no Mocket, no Poonanchanan, how important your role is moving forward for AC Port of Spain?
You know, we lost 2 brilliant players, and you know, before the game, you know, my skipper Mocket messaged me and told me that, you know, Shea Benny, you have to do it today, and you know, I came off with a goal today, and you know, helped my team to victory.
Congratulations, Shea Benny. You are the reboot man of the match.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shea Benny, of course, joining us here and walking away with the reboot man of the match. And I'm now joined by Coach Todd Ryan. Coach, of course, disappointing in the end. Your team did have their chances. Your assessment of the 90-minute plus?
Well, as you say, Brent, very, very disappointed in this game. You know, I think we dominated this game, had the lion's share possession, all the chances. I think, you know, 2.5 chance and two goals down.
Well, of course, as you look forward, a disappointing defeat for Miscellaneous Police FC. What's some of the things that you would like to rectify going into the next fixture?
I think just about, as you say, I think we'll have to work on the finishing this time. We've been scoring goals free and we wasn't able to get any tonight. And something with the ground. I think in all 3 games I lost is right on this ground. So, you know, probably we had to prepare for the ground.
Well, hopefully you don't have to play any more fixtures here in La Hocketa. But thank you very much, Coach Ryan, and all the best in the rest of your fixtures.
Thanks.
Of course, Coach Bato. Coach, first and foremost, we talked about the absence, of course, of Poonanchanan and Mocket. You said to me, you prepared for this. Did the preparation work?
Well, first I begin credit to the police team. I think they gave us a good fight, some scary moments. But I did say that we studied them a little bit and we put some solutions in place. And whilst all wasn't successful, we were satisfied with what the guys did today in bringing home the victory.
Well, of course, Shea Benny won the man of the match, but another good performer was Hale Beckles, who played out on the right-hand side. Your thoughts on his performance?
Hailey Beckles has been improving game by game. There are still some grey areas, but we have some time, and we will get him to where we want him to be.
Thank you very much, Coach, and all the best in the rest of your fixtures.
Thank you very much.
Of course, it's a good result for the men from AC Port of Spain, moving away from moving away from this victory, and of course getting all 3 points, all very important 3 points for them. It's the end of the first game here at La Hawk. It's a recreational ground, and of course it's AC Port of Spain winning this fixture by 2-0 against Miscellaneous Police FC. Don't go anywhere. When we get back, the second clash of the night, Defence Force Elite versus Central FC.
Match week 18 is on in earnest in the Jamaica Premier League. Check out the upcoming televised matches.
SportsMax remains your home for Test cricket action.